Paul and Maria, tonight I spoke with the Webster County prosecuting attorney about this thorough investigation. He says it's clear that Sheriff Roy Cole acted in order to protect others. The prosecuting attorney also gave me a look at the impact of MSHP's accidental discharge. Hours of searching.
Put the rifle down and put your hands up.
Filled with threats in between, including an exchange of gunfire after Williams fired at deputies.
But he's pointing at him, and Mark basically ducks down out of the way. And I told him, I said, if he points that gun again, you shoot him. You can't take that risk.
Webster County prosecutor Ben Bergstresser reviewed reports from at least 5 different agencies. He says they all lined up, but from different perspectives.
They come at it from different angles and maybe even different points of time. So not inconsistent. Just melding it together is a little difficult because they're from different points of view.
Hours into the manhunt, law enforcement surrounded Williams high up in a tree stand in a wooded area near Seymour, a highway patrol helicopter circling above. But communication was one of the many barriers.
I couldn't talk to the helicopter. I didn't know what they were. They had to tell their dispatch, who told our dispatch, who told Gabe, who would tell me.
While coordination efforts assembled, Prosecutor Bergstresser says all agencies were up against the clock.
I think they were still trying to organize, and while they had coordinated some, I believe that they had still wished they could have a little bit more time before that happened. However, I think they had to act quickly.
Documents obtained by KY3 show a state trooper's weapon accidentally went off twice. Its safety was off and the gun discharged as the trooper attempted to adjust the radio's volume. Williams had already been aiming at officers.
The accidental discharge caused him, one, he was already pointing it at somebody, but to shoulder it, and it was pointed in a different direction. He swung it pretty dramatically in a different direction.
Shortly after,
Did you shoot? I shot him.
Sheriff Cole fired that fatal shot.
And then I hear shots fired. And I have no idea who's shooting him, but it seemed reasonable to me that he was doing it because he was pointing his gun. And so when I saw him, he pointed one direction, and then he goes to point again and starts to aim, and so I shot him.
Cole says he worried about others' lives.
I kept having visions of having to go tell deputies' spouses that they've been shot.
After the shooting, Cole climbed the tree and carried Williams down. He attempted CPR along with others on scene. Williams died on scene.
It was clear that some law enforcement needed to act to protect the safety of others.
We asked Highway Patrol about that accidental discharge. It directed all questions to the prosecuting attorney's office. MSHP also told us the results of an internal investigation, including disciplinary action, are closed record. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Michael Van Schoik.